Jai Jinendra, and how are you guys? This is me, Samesar Jain. Well, before I sleep, I just wanted to make this video. Uh, for every true Jain, okay, he or she, for every true Jain, especially the Jain Shravak. Shravak and Shravika means common Jains. A common Jain man is called a Jain Shravaka, and a common Jain girl is called a Jain Shravika. Okay, so as you can see, the topic for today's video is uh, for those who are true Jains, you need to refrain from doing these five types of businesses. I mean, a true practicing Jain person, he or she, in your daily life, you should at least refrain from doing these five types of businesses. And which are these businesses? Which are these industries? I'll just name them to you. The first one is the meat industry. A true Jain should never run or be, a true Jain should never run or even be part of any meat industry. Okay, they should not do any. They should not get into those business where meat of animals is involved and where meat is involved in general. Okay, the second one is the egg industry. Okay, a true Jain should not even join the egg industry, because see, meat and eggs both are hinsa. Okay, it causes lot of hinsa in the meat industry. All the animals suffer, such as goats, pigs, and in the foreign countries, even cows, buffaloes, so these are causing these are industries which causes lot of pain and violence against animals. So the first one is the meat industry, the second one is the egg industry. So these are the industries which a true Jain should not be part of. The third one, now coming to the third industry which a true Jain should never be part of, is the honey industry. In Hindi we say shahad, honey. A true practicing Jain person, anyone, he or she, who is a true practicing Jain, excuse me, they should not be part of the honey industry as well. Why? Because in honey, the bees are exploited. The honey is actually the main food for the bees. And one more thing, guys, when I'm saying this, I want to make one confession, and this confession is that me being a Jain, actually even I do consume honey. Okay, I'm not a perfect Jain, but this video is for those Jains who are striving to come on the path of moksha. Okay, to be very frank and please excuse me, to be very frank and honest with all of you, I am a proud Jain, but still I'm a Jain who is still enjoying the life of sansara. Okay, I'm still enjoying my worldly life, my materialistic life. So I'm just confessing to all of you that me being a Jain, actually I do consume honey. And the reason why I consume honey is, see, a couple of years ago, not very long, just around 1.5 to 2 years ago, before I came to Mumbai, when I was in Chennai. So there, one day I was in the gym doing workout, and one day I did extremely intense workout, due to which after the workout I almost kind of fainted, after doing all the lifting, after deadlifting around 95 kilos. After that, I nearly fell and fainted almost. But luckily, all the other people in the gym, they happened to come and catch me. I mean, before I fell down, they actually came and caught me, and they actually saved me from from falling down and hitting my head. And after I was after I became a little bit fine, uh, then one man asked me, okay, normally what do I have before coming to the gym? Then I told him that, yeah, 45 minutes before going to the gym, I have 6 to 7 almonds, and I have one glass of milk. He Then that person, he told me that, next time before coming to the gym, in case you're doing intense workout, just add 1 or 2 spoons of honey to milk and drink it. Or you can either mix it to the milk, or to the lemon water. In Hindi we say nimbu pani. Okay, so that person advised me to mix 1 or 2 spoons of honey into nimbu pani or a glass of milk and drink it before coming to the milk. And the reason he said that was because in order to have good stamina, honey is a good source which gives you lot of stamina, especially when you do workouts and a very very intense work which requires lot of physical movements and everything. And one more thing, guys, let me make this clear to you. I'm not advocating to the world to consume honey. I'm just telling this is my reason why I took honey. And even my mother, she was shocked when I first told this to her. But due to my, you can say, due to what in हिंदी we say ज़िद्दी, मैं थोड़ा ज़िद्दी था कि नहीं मम्मी, मुझे मतलब वर्कआउट के लिए ये लेना ही है. So due to that reason, finally my mother, she did not go to press me too much. But yes, my mother did try, my mother did all her best to stop me from taking honey. But still, I was little bit of ziddi type, so I do take honey. So this is an honest confession to all of you. Okay, I want to be truthful. I don't want to just lie. Okay, in all my YouTube videos, I always speak my heart out. Okay, I'm not one of those people who in their hearts they have something else, but on YouTube, just for subscribers and just for having more views and more likes, they just randomly upload something. I'm not that type. Whatever is in my heart, whatever is in my mind, whatever is in my soul, I honestly put it out here on my YouTube channel as well. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is, this is the reason why I take honey. And one more thing, guys, before I carry on with today's topic, just bear with me for a minute. uh, See, everyone's physical body is different. Okay, see how the way how my body functions, the way how my physical body works, uh, it is not necessarily everyone's body functions the same. Every human being's body functions differently. Okay, for some people, they may have they may have different stamina, they may have different metabolism. And for every person, for every individual, you know like different food works for them in different ways. In fact, all food works in different ways for every different human being on this planet. So what I'm trying to tell you is, everyone's body is not the same. So let's say a certain type of food may be beneficial for someone, but that same food may not necessarily be beneficial for another person. So my point is, uh, please eat whatever is suitable for your body. Okay, as long as your body can tolerate it, as long as your body can safely and as long as your body can safely absorb it in a very healthy manner, and as long as your body can digest it properly, and as long as it is healthy for you, please please eat please eat it, or please consume it. But I'm just giving you my reason why I decided to start consuming honey a couple of years ago. Okay, so this is the reason why I consume honey. So now coming back to today's topic. So this is the but for a true practicing Jain, okay, for a true practicing Jain person, he or she, they should refrain from doing businesses. They should refrain from they should refrain from being part of the honey industry. So, as I mentioned to you, the first one is the meat industry, the second one is the egg industry, and the third one is the honey industry. So far, these are the three industries which a true Jain should never be part of, and which a true Jain should never start running these businesses. Okay. Now, coming to the fourth industry, which a true Jain should never be part of, is the silk industry. Okay, you know that where they make saris made of silk. A true practicing Jain. Okay, I'm stressing on this point. A true practicing Jain, who is still a Shravaka or a Shravika, but who are trying to come on the path of moksha, they should definitely refrain from being part of the silk industry. And the reason being, you may wonder why, what is wrong with silk? Let me tell you, silk, like when they produce silk, I won't go into too much details. I'll just tell this to you. When silk is produced, it is produced using silkworms. Just to get out one string. Okay, see, like you have those silk saris, right? When they stitch a silk sari, they use lot of a lot of silk threads to stitch a silk sari. And this may sound shocking to you, but it's a fact. You can even check it out on Google and on YouTube. Just to get one single string of silk, at least around 45 to 50, okay, 50, around 45 to 50 silkworms will be put directly into boiling water. I mean, can you imagine? Let's say in your house, let's say when you're boiling water, okay, after the water becomes 100 degrees centigrade hot, okay, when boiling water comes to its peak point of 100 degrees, and just one drop happens to splash on your finger, or let's say happens to splash on your skin, how much of burn and how much of burning pain it causes. I'm sure all of you know. Imagine there is a big tub of boiling water. Would you like to sit in that boiling water? Definitely not. I mean, little bit of boiling water splashes on you, how much of pain it causes. And here imagine, just to bring out one thread of silk, a minimum of 45 to 50 silkworms will be put in boiling water. And how much of hinsa and how much of violence how much of violence is being caused just to bring out one thread of silk. And when you make lot of silk, imagine if just for one thread 50 silkworms have to be boiled alive. Imagine how much of silkworms are being harmed in the process of making lot of silk saris and silk products. So a true practicing Jain should never be part of the silk industry. Okay, he or she should never run a business. Should never run a business of silk. Okay, so the first one is the meat industry, then comes the egg industry, then honey industry, and then the fourth is the silk industry. Now coming to the fifth and the final industry, the fifth industry which a true Jain should never ever be part of is the leather industry. Okay, I'm sure all of you know what is leather. Products made from animal skin. If you go to when you go to certain shops outside, or even in the mall, there'll be leather products leather belts and leather handbags, bags made from crocodile skin, belt made from a few animal skin, made from reptile skin. See, when you make leather products, animals are being severely harmed. And just to make one leather belt, okay, many of you who wear leather belt, please keep this in mind that just to make one good quality leather belt, 30 to 40 snakes have to be skinned alive. 30 to 40 snakes have to be skinned alive, You know what is skinning? Skinning means the snake doesn't die. While the snake is being alive, they will hold the snake, and how you peel the skin of the potato using the potato peeler. Like that, they peel the skin of the snake, not one or two, 30 to 40 snakes have to be skinned alive just to make one fine good quality of leather belt. So imagine, I mean, do you really think it is worth it? Harming so many snakes, harming so many living beings, just for a small piece of pleasure. See, I'm not against luxuries. Let me make this clear. We as Jains, we are not against luxury products. You can enjoy luxury life, you can enjoy luxury products. But the least you can do is make sure in those luxury products, violence isn't there, or violence is at its bare minimum. So, end of the day, these five industries contain extreme amount of violence. The meat industry, the egg industry, the honey industry, the silk industry, and last but not the least, the leather industry. So, these are the five industries which a practicing Jain, he or she, should never ever be part of. Okay, so that's it, guys. This is the end of the video. And before I end my video, just some casual talks. Yeah, so since the past 3-4 days, I'm actually attending this Jain pravachan uh, in this Jain temple, which is quite close to my house. So there is this Jain Shravak. His name is Mr. Shubham K. Jain. Okay, Mr. Shubham Kumar Jain. So he's the one coming and doing the pravachan. So since the past 3-4 days, honestly speaking, I'm pretty much enjoying his pravachan. I'm listening to his pravachan, getting to know a lot of inner details about Jainism, and I'm even my knowledge about Jainism is expanding more and more. And every day when I go and listen to his pravachan, overall I get lot of good feeling, and I like pretty much enjoy the pravachan as well. And one more thing, whenever I listen to a pravachan, okay, I sit and listen to the pravachan, without unless the person who is doing the pravachan asks me something, I won't go to talk. But when he asks me something, only then I will respond. But whenever I listen to a pravachan, okay, beat any pravachan, okay, not only Jain pravachan, beat any pravachan. This is Jain pravachan, but even in this Jain pravachan, when that person is doing the pravachan, I listen to him carefully, and I make sure I get each and every word clear in my ears and then in my mind. But after the pravachan, what I believe and what I don't believe, I will pick and choose according to my wisdom. Okay? See, I'll tell you one thing in Hindi. Okay? जब भी आप कोई नया इन्फॉर्मेशन सुनते हो, जब भी आप किसी भी प्रवचन में जाते हो या किसी से भी कोई बात सुनते हो, सबसे पहले शांत से सुनो, शांत से सुनना और शांत से जानना कि वो क्या कह रहा है. शांत से सुनना और शांत से जानना और शांत से देखना भी. लेकिन जब आपको मानना या ना मानना की बात आती है, सबसे पहले आप आपका या आपकी विवेक को यूज़ करें। आपका या आपकी बुद्धि, आपका बुद्धि को यूज़ करें, आपका बुद्धि शक्ति पर भरोसा करिए। ट्रस्ट योर गट इंस्टिंक्ट एंड आपका लॉजिक यूज़ करें, एनालिसिस यूज़ करें, प्रैक्टिकलिटी यूज़ करें और मतलब आप क्रिस क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग भी करें, ठीक से एनालाइज करो और जो भी आपको लॉजिकल लगता है वही बात को आप मानो। जब भी कोई प्रवचन देता है, आप किसी के साथ आर्ग्यूमेंट में मत जाए, आप ठीक से और ध्यान से सुनो, समझो, लेकिन जो भी आपको मानना है सबसे पहले उसको या उनको अपनी अपनी विवेक में डालो, अपनी बुद्धि से दोबारा सोचो। ओके, यूज़ योर माइंड, कॉमन सेंस एंड लॉजिक, and only then finally believe or accept what you have to. That's it, guys. So this is the end of today's video. I hope you liked it, and now I need to go to bed because tomorrow morning I need to wake up very early. So keep watching my videos, and once again to all those who are watching my video for the first time, okay, wish you all a very happy new year 2024. God bless all of you with happiness, success, joy, great health, great wealth, and a wonderful life ahead. Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon with my next video tomorrow. Till then, please take care, and this is me, Samesar Jain, signing off for now. Thank you. Good night. Bharat Mata ki Jai Ho. Om Namah Siddhebhyah. Om Namah Siddhebhyah. Om Namah Siddhebhyah. महावीर भगवान की जय 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 हो। थैंक यू।